It's hearsay, Ryan. I spent almost an hour yesterday trying to straighten a TX spacebar wire. Okay, there's one. There's one. I've had some bad wires. I have TX round 3. My spacebar wire is unusable. Wow. Okay. I mean, if we're doing a straight up sample, we can take a sample of my chat here, and I think confidently say that there are some issues. And people aren't being little Nancy's about it. It's an actual issue. Yes? Can we say that? My next question is, which ones are the ones with the issues? Is it the one that's in the new packaging? Is that it? Like the pink and the blue boxes? Those are the latest ones? And the ones that were in like the white boxes are good? Is that what we're like agreeing on here? Damn, I bought my first set of TX stabs the other week. Whomst? Yo, Zujin, thank you for the follow. This is honestly this is a pleasure to solder. I love how the diameter on these is smaller. Look at this. I could probably do this with my eyes closed. It's very nice. SB wires, mostly white 1.6. I bought 4 packs, but only for ergo boards. Okay. I'm gonna chair stream for 2 seconds here. So, are you guys telling me that technically these 3 are the bad ones and these are the good ones? Is that what you're telling me, or have I not got like the newest ones yet? The white ones are the best ones? Want to buy vintage TX stabs? Yo. Dude, I've built plenty of boards with these. I don't think I've ran into any issues yet. Yo, old bites. Yo, that shirt is fire. Dude, I got, Sandy got me this shirt when she was in Milan. It reminds me of like an Aztec, is that a tiger? I guess it's a tiger. I was gonna say jag. Did I say Taiwan? Milan. Yeah, I thought I said Taiwan for a second. Thank you for the tier 1 for 9 months. Damn, I need one now? Yo. I am a sucker for brown shirts, man. Brown is an underrepresented color in shirt color. Pantone. Gat Oil Kings or Alpaca V2s? If I could only choose one. What's the board? What's the plate? Give me more deets. Montclair drip go dumb on a bit. 56k on a root on a writ. Light brown shirts are always really nice. Yes, agreed. Navy shirts on top. I think blue might be the least popular color in my closet. Mr. Suit PC plates. Ooh, I would probably go Alpaca V2s. Which is funny because technically, according to Prime Keyboard, which are the creators of the Alpaca, there is no Alpaca V2. There are no versions of the Alpaca, which is interesting. That leads me to believe there are more than just 2 versions, because they have like a disclaimer on there that says, basically, it says alpacas, whenever they're made, are made using the most up-to-date mold, right? That would make me think that there are more than 2 molds. But I don't know. So I ordered mine on Swag Keys. Are the ones I ordered on Swag Keys the same ones that are for sale on Prime Keyboards? I don't know. Ric Flair, woo, woo. Also in KB colors, am I right? Teak flat. Yo, I did get the teak Virgo. That is my color choice. The auction Virgo? What's the auction Virgo? The V2 refers to the JWK retool, no? I don't know. I always thought there was a V2, but it's odd because if you go to their website, they like explicitly tell you there are no versions of the alpaca. There's just the most recent. Check it out. Vintage alpacas were the smoothest JWK I've tried from March 2020. Dude, these alpacas I literally just got are fire. They're so smooth. IMO stock Oil Kings were disappointing. They were clear, super inconsistent, and required relube and springs to make them good. Okay, so I'll tell you guys this. The alpacas I just got were stock lubed, and I don't know if it's the application, the amount, or the composition, but I like the lube that came on the alpacas way more than the lube that came on my Oil Kings. So A-Soccer, I am right there with you. What type of long springs do I use? I use only TX springs. I've never had issues with alpaca stock. They are so good. They really are. They really are. I'm telling you guys, alpacas are highly, highly underrated. They used to get the praise they deserve, but not anymore. And honestly, they're not that expensive. I want to say it was what, like 110 for 60 bucks. So that's pretty decent price. Damn, yo, Quinn, man, dude, I miss seeing not your face clearly, but your username in chat. I miss you, bud. How you been? If you're happy with the Switch stock lube, do you just do the springs usually? Yes, yeah. I would say if you're happy with the stock lube, I would say almost every Switch would benefit from lubing the spring. Now, the easiest way to tell, obviously, is if you listen to it. If you hear spring ping or crunch or just like a metallic noise, you almost always need to. But like the new Rama duck switches, this, in my opinion, is, like I said, my opinion, is one of the absolute best switches stock. The lube is great. There's no spring ping. It's a long pole. If you like long pole, this might be up your alley, but there's no spring ping. Like I do think the duck switches, they are ridiculously expensive. I'm not going to argue that. But if you are hell bent on using stock switches, I seriously don't see you being disappointed. How do you guys lube springs? I hand lube them, but I hear bag lubing isn't bad either. Honestly, it depends on my mood. If I'm taking apart every switch at once, then I'll bag lube. But if I'm in a mood where I don't want to just like take them all apart and use like an actual like, you know, lube deck, then usually I'll just take my brush and I'll dab the top of it, or I will dip it like a donut in some lube. Busy as frick, just came back home after a trip to Singapore. Damn, bro, I am headed to Asia in 2 weeks. Always spring swap cherry. 100% agree. But then you have to buy from DramaWorks? Yo, dude, I wonder, honestly, I'm very curious how many duck switches they sold. I think they sold a shit ton of them.